Okay, students, so for today, you are going to create a background for your quote that you came up with yesterday. So you need to start by thinking about your quote. What's it about? What is an image I can choose to use as the background that will represent the idea in my quote? Is my quote about never giving up? If it is, what is something I could use to represent strength? Maybe a tree? Maybe a forest of trees. So you want to think about that and think about what you could pick that would represent your quote. Okay, so you're going to go to the waffle and go to your Google Drive. Once that loads up, takes a minute, you're going to click New, scroll all the way down to More, and then over to Google Drawings. Select that, and a Google Drawing will open up for you. You want to start by putting in your title. Okay, so let's title this. You're going to have to title it so that you can turn it into me in Empower. And you'll use the title to search for it so you can turn it in. So I'm going to call it Quote Project. Okay, and then I am going to decide what my image is going to be. Okay, the first thing you can do though is make this background white. So by two-finger clicking on the trackpad, the word background pops up. So just go to that and come over here in this box and pick white. Okay, just make the background white. Now what you can do is go to Insert. If your quote is about friendship, maybe you can use an image that you have of you and your friend, and you can upload that from your computer right onto this page. If your quote is about strength, okay, so maybe I'm going to do mine about that. So I'm going to search the web, and I'm going to type in, I was talking about trees representing strength. So I'm going to go to forest background. When you put in background, it just gives you bigger pictures that kind of will fit in it well. So I'm going to click on that, and then, I like this one. So I'm going to double click on that, and it's going to put it right onto my my Google Drawing. Now I need to stretch it out so that it fits this space. So I'm going to do that by clicking on a corner because it'll increase it proportionately, and stretch it out till I hit that side. Need to do the same thing over here till it hits this side. And then with the rest of it, I'm going to have to stretch it, make it a little bit like Silly Putty, stretch it a little bit taller. I'm going to pull up there. But you definitely want to stretch it from the corners as much as you can because it keeps it proportionate. Okay, perfect. So I've got my image that I'm going to use to put my quote on top of. But this might be too dark to put my quote on it. So I can actually make this lighter just by clicking on this image and selecting it, making sure it's got that blue outline. This comes up, Format Options. And when I click that, this menu over here comes up. What I can do is I can go to Adjustments, open that up, and I can change the transparency. And what that does is it's the same exact picture, it just makes it a little bit lighter. Okay, so not as intense. I can also experiment with some other things. I can turn up the brightness and see how it looks. I kind of like that. All right. I could also try turning up the contrast and see how that looks. That looks real artsy. I like that. I'm going to keep that. But then it kind of got dark again, so I'm going to maybe turn up the transparency again a little bit. Okay, so that's something you can do. So I would like you to explore with these adjustments. Then I want you to explore with recolor. If you like it, you can choose one of these and kind of just change the color of it. All right, which it looks kind of cool. After I do that, I'm going to explore reflection. Okay, I want to, if you shrink up the bottom of your picture a little bit, and then you go to reflection and click this box, it actually reflects your picture down like it's looking over a lake or shining into water. I'm going to open that up, and I can make the reflection a little bit more transparent so that it's lighter than the rest of the picture, and it looks kind of cool. So these are some different things that you can try for your background. And then once that's ready, you would be able to put your quote onto it. There's one more thing I want to show you, and you can actually overlap images. So I could actually insert, let's say that mine is about taking care of the forest or taking care of nature. I don't know. I could actually insert another image from the web, and I'm going to actually look for fire. Okay. I can actually pick an image of fire. I like this one, I think. Okay, and that's going to go onto my page. Again, you can just do it on part of it, but I'm going to stretch mine out to be the whole thing. Now, I don't want it to be covering up my whole thing that I just did. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure it's selected. I'm going to go to Format Options, and I'm going to make it very see-through. Okay, I'm going to make it transparent, turn it way down, so that the fire just barely shows. Okay, so maybe I'll have this burning forest, which looks kind of cool. So you can play around with layering photos, which is very fun. But again, make sure that you're thinking about your idea behind your quote. I just love this. This looks super cool. So if you had a quote about taking care of nature, maybe this would be a good background for you. So think about that. I want you to try those different things, the adjustments, the recolor, the reflection, and layering different images with using the transparency feature so that you can see them through each other. Okay? Have fun with it, and we will add our quotes tomorrow. Good luck.